What is up, guys? We are back in another video. So we are officially 1 week out from my first classic bodybuilding competition. So in this video, I want to cover the changes made since 3 weeks out all the way up till 1 week out. I want to go through a day of eating as well as kind of show you the transformation that I've had over these past 3 months. This is what I looked like in June of this year, 2024, and now this is where I look like about now at the end of August, early September of 2024. So this is a 3-month transformation as I've been preparing for my bodybuilding competition. In this video, first we're going to go through a day of eating. This is about less than 2 weeks out on a rest day, and I happen to be in my family's lake house cabin in New Jersey for the weekend. I was doing a lot of yard work and stuff, but not working out, so it was basically a rest day and just kind of what I was eating for the day. And then we're going to go into an overview of the macros from 3 weeks out all the way up to 1 week out, and then we're also going to hit it with some progress pictures and updates of the physique. All right, what is up, guys? So we are today less than 1 week out, but for this 1 week out video, I want to include a full day of eating, since it's like my last day of eating before I transition to my peak week kind of meal plan. So I'm gonna start it off with breakfast here. So for breakfast we have 1 cup of egg whites, 1 cup of broccoli, and 10 grams of cashews. It looks very bland because it is. I don't really have much seasoning here because we are currently at Lake House and cabin over in New Jersey right now for the weekend, so kind of just doing what I can. But if that shows you anything, it shows that you can continue and hit your meal plan as scheduled even if you're traveling, so you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to crush meal 1 and we're going to get back with you with meal 2. The other thing I do want to note is that I'm also going to be starting, or I started a couple days ago, Expel. It is a diuretic. It is a natural herbal diuretic, so it's maybe not as aggressive as some of the prescription ones, but I'm going to be taking 4 of those pills here with breakfast and crushing a bunch of water, and then I'll take another 4 pills later in the afternoon, so that's going to help kind of clean me out. Alright guys, meal number 2, 10 more grams of cashews, 2 scoops of a lean protein, and I'm using the isolate protein from Raw Nutrition. So currently, cinnamon crunch cereal flavored. It's actually not that bad, but I'm gonna check in for meal 3.
Booking.
Bro's on the bulk.
Look at his belly. Let's see.
She's keeping her summer bod.
Still fitness.
Yeah. Down the hatch. Give it a taste test. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. You agree?
It's pretty good. It's better than the chocolate.
I'm more of a chocolate fan, personally.
You prefer the chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they didn't have any dark chocolate flavors at this size, and the way I go through protein these days, I have to buy in bulk.
The chocolate is very...
Alright. See you at meal 3. Alright, so we are back for meal 3. So what we have right now is 6 ounces of ground turkey with some peppers and onions, a little bit of mushrooms, a cup of broccoli, and half a cup of rice. So grams cashews. Meal number 4, 2 scoops lean protein. Extra rinse. Alright, we're back with meal number 5. I am covered in grass and dirt and very sweaty because we've been doing yard work all day, but we have 6 ounces of chicken, half a cup of rice, and 1 cup of broccoli. So, gotta put this down, go enjoy a fire, and relax for a little bit. All right, to get into some of the macros here, at 3 weeks out, I was eating 1,932 calories, 88 grams of carbs, 64 grams of fat, and 260 grams of protein. And then I had a refeed leg day, so that was only my one high day of the week. And that was 2,091 calories, 199 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, and 281 grams of protein. And then leading into 2 weeks out, I was at 1,700 calories, 80 grams of carbs, 44 grams of fat, and 252 grams of protein. So this was a slight drop off in the calories, still maintaining roughly the same amount of carbs. And then I actually saw my coach in the middle of this week, and then he gave me a high day, adding like 220 grams of carbs. So I had a nice like high back day where I was eating about 300 grams of carbs for the day, and that was roughly around 2,500 calories, just adding basically a cup of rice to most of my meals. And throughout 3 and 2 weeks out, I was hitting the 75 minutes of cardio 5 times a week on my training days, maintaining that 120 to 125 beats per minute for heart rate. Just to give you an idea of what that is, basically I was walking over 5 miles on incline treadmill. Usually I walk around like 4.0 speed, and I walk about 8.0 incline, and do that for 75 minutes to achieve that sort of cardio level. And now to kind of get into some of the progress pictures and physique updates. So here I am at 3 weeks out. This is where I actually started to feel a little bit lean. You could see kind of some of the striations in my back coming in. My obliques started to look nice, and like I started having some lines in my legs, and the core seemed pretty tight, so I was pretty happy with that. And then as we kind of progressed into 2 weeks out, I think things are starting to tighten up a little bit more. I definitely lost some weight here. So from 3 weeks out, I was at like 197 or like 196. And then going into 2 weeks out, I bumped all the way down to like 192. You could kind of see my obliques starting to come in more, some shoulder definition. Definitely some more definition in my legs and my quads, kind of keeping the same consistency and tightness around the core. And yeah, the back striations are still coming in. And then as we progress to 1 week out, this is not a crazy noticeable difference in my opinion between 2 weeks out, 1 week out. Just like some slight more changes in like quad definition, definitely some more leanness around the core. Starting to feel a little bit weak here. This is where like things are getting tough. The back is looking pretty tight, but I'm still not completely dried down. So I'm still drinking about 1.5 gallons of water a day. So I'm hoping that as we progress into peak week, once I dry down, that all that tightness will really come in. But at this point, yeah, you can see we're pretty lean. So overall, I think this has been a pretty decent transformation since 3 months ago, where I was post-vacation, over 200 pounds, barely had any abs, and then now here I am pretty shredded and lean, around 190, 191. I don't feel the best at this point. I'm pretty tired, a little bit moody. I want to eat normal people food, but these are the consequences you have to make when you want to compete at this level. So yeah, I'm excited for this to be over with. We're going to see what happens and what it leads to, but we're just going to go from here and we're going to do the best we can. So that about wraps it up with my 1 week out update. If you want to see anything specifically for the peak week video that would be coming next week, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, we could do anything from going over the diet to a workout, include some final last minute posing. I'm going to see what happens and take it from there. But if you guys want to see anything specifically, please let me know in the comments below. And please like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for more content. Next week's the final week, big show day, so let's go.